I don't think you can play the lanes at all. I think you're gonna lose. You would lose your lanes so unbelievably bad that your game will end in like 20 minutes. So hopefully that's not what they're doing. So we'll see. We're gonna see a smoke come out now from Decided Photographers as they start to head towards the mid lane. For those of you that are just tuning in, this is the first series here in these North American closed qualifiers. Atlantic City, you might remember some of these players. This is formerly Team Nouns taking on one of the open qualifier teams called Photographers. So we'll see how they end up doing up against probably the qualifier favorites, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say for their sake, this Broodmother needs to pop off, right? It's kind of like why you take this type of hero. Sneaky wraparound, actually. They're going to find first blood on Lelis.
That will be definitely a kill. Man, the one tree that he was on, like, didn't happen to see the Dark Willow, and then also just the wraparound from the high ground was perfect. So they get themselves the first blood. Who actually got the kill?
Dark Willow, unfortunately, did not go to the Shadow Fiend. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You go for a first blood between the towers. You just finish it immediately and get out. So either way, you're going to be happy that you got that blood. I will say, so to finish the thought, Broodmother, I think, needs to do well. And her web placement was very fast, and it's pretty good, you know? So that's encouraging. You need a Brood player who's like very comfortable, has the webs planned out where they're going to go, all that. This is a nice spread. I actually think it can even be like slightly further, maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm not the Brood player. This might be exactly where it should be. Okay, a little bit, but not as much as like these guys, you know?
Not like monkeys forever Brood.
Yeah, I wish I could be. If I played more core, I would mainly be picking Brood all the time.
Yeah. This is the hero that is very, very fun to watch. Just generally big fan of the hero anyway, so. Bottom lane will have the Enchantress Dragon Knight up against the Sand King Dark Willow, as expected. So nothing weird with the lanes there. Top lane though, Marcy getting dive bombed here in just a second. This should just be first blood. Gunnar just gets the kill with the boars. Or not first blood, sorry, but first kill in the lane stage, I suppose.
First kill for Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Maybe went a little too far forward, and the slows from the boars and Acorn Shot are very annoying. Lelis also started with a Blightstone, which you don't always do, but does buff up their damage. Means Marcy has about 1 armor, really low. Speaking of low, ooh, into the brambles.
Yeah, not really any way to dodge that.
Not quite.
But either way, I mean, they're just chilling in the bottom lane here, right? The Yuma is having a great time. Fly is just popping the Nature's Attendants off cooldown to keep himself nice and healthy. Apply as much pressure as he can. One of the reasons Enchantress is incredibly strong.
Yeah, and with his first blood gold,
trades better than everyone.
Yeah, with his first blood gold, Dark Willow did not buy a salve, so it is taking a bit longer to slowly heal up with tangos. They're buying a lot of consumables,
and a lot of yeah,
the stick, the mangoes, but I'm not sure if I believe in the mangoes. You often don't need that much mana to start. Just third mango. I'm not really sure this is worth it.
She just wants the regen, maybe? Like, I actually don't know what the idea behind 3 mangoes on a Dark Willow is.
It does have a salve now.
All right.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
Look, it's our turtle hero.
Fake turtle in the mid lane. I do like the set though. I just want an actual turtle, and then you should give that turtle a stone set so they look exactly alike.
That would be cool. What would you, if you had some abilities?
Top lane?
Oh, that's a super dead Shadow Fiend, and now the Marcy. She rebounded in for this. She's got no way out. This is gonna be a 3rd kill in this top lane here. That is really rough for the side of Photographers, and we kind of expected, right? This Beastmaster Hoodwink, it's a very aggressive lane, and there's a reason that they pick it, seeing the Shadow Fiend, and Marcy is just not panning out how they wanted.
You have to be really careful with your positioning, and then ideally you maintain equilibrium with your high base damage, from the like sidekick and the souls, and you just like keep the lane by your tower so this kind of stuff doesn't happen. But I missed exactly how it happened, but they're constantly getting the lane to come back.
Why? 30 HP, he's gonna live. Of course, Nature's Attendance, too good. He also had extra regen coming out on the courier that exact second, so pops a salve. And now might just turn around onto the Dark Willow. She's got no Shadow Realm to play with. The stun comes out here from Yuma. The Breathe Fire just needs a few more attacks, but into the double Bramble is gonna slow him down enough. But back at a massive regen advantage in this bottom lane.
Trying to see. So lanes aren't going the best, but Brood is still doing okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be what they have to wait for. Brood to get strong, and you try to make plays with her. Enchantress is going to start that rotation. She has the Mud Golems coming over. Shadow Fiend's not careful.
Yeah.
They're going to go for a dive here.
Top lane, we're going to see the first rock throw come out from the Enchantress creep. Just slows him up enough for the Beastmaster to close the gap. Nice 2-hero bushwhack. Gunner underneath the tower, like you said, falling low, but able to survive thanks to the stick. Dark Willow here as well, but the Brambles just hitting too many creeps instead. They'll just get themselves 2 more kills in the top lane and walk away. The thing is like the wave was pushing in under the tower for Dragon Knight. He loves just farming under his tower. He does not mind at all. So Enchantress just takes that time to roam top. Really good movement.
Yeah, I don't even know if we'll see Fly go back bottom.
Yeah, I was going to say, does he need to go back bottom?
I guess the answer is yes. I was thinking he might just start jungling and constantly push that lane with him, with his team. But maybe now wants a kill onto the Sand King. They know Dark Willow rotated over, so she's not here. Doesn't have the best creep for this.
And they do manage to scout the Dark Willow in the trees there. They're going to look for Gunner. He's going to drop the boar. Tries to just get through these brambles. A nice 3-hero bushwhack, but disposed back, and they do finally connect onto that kill.
That was a long-range dispose.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Really grabbed him. Grabbed him by, like, the collar of his shirt. Except he's not wearing a shirt, so I don't know. I don't know what he grabbed. His long hair, maybe. Pulled the ponytail back.
Yeah, that's not comfortable.
Got toss in 1 second.
Oh my god, I did not
damage.
think I was going to kill him. Well, he is level 6, so the toss damage is increased. Top lane, the dispose out from the Marcy, but with Lilith nearby, I don't think they're going to make for that aggressive play instead. Brambles out, bushwhack out, a lot of damage from the Acorn shot. Gunner still full health on the side here.
You know,
Dude, Yuma just actually doesn't care.
He doesn't. I mean, he's got more regen than... Oh, he doesn't actually have more regen than Sandstorm damage, but...
It's close.
It's, yeah, compared to like most other heroes, it's pretty close. Fly, trying to get a kill in every lane within a minute. He's like speed running.
He's bringing a Centaur for the rune.
Centaur stomp.
He actually gets it.
Fast fingers on Fly.
No way. Napkin should survive. I don't think the Centaur can kill him, especially with the body blocks there. But like, he forces the Sand King completely out of lane. He was looking to stack there, then go for the rune. Doesn't get the stack or the rune, and a solo kill mid from Copy. Level 4 toss with a crash landing is enough to bring down the Broodmother. This boy needs to invest in some raindrops.
Killing some spiders too. I think that Arcane Rune, I think he may have started that with a toss to get some extra damage in that maybe you don't expect. Yeah, it looks like it was started with the toss and then eventually became another avalanche toss combo thanks to that Arcane Rune. All right, Tiny having a very good start. I was saying Brood should be able to get what she needs, but
2 deaths in a row.
I don't, yeah. Once you have 6, I feel like you don't engage the Tiny. You just jungle.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what's happening there.
Gunner, ooh, I was like, he's going to go for the roar if he can, but does not manage to connect. Boggs, thanks to the nighttime vision, and with the Helm of the Dominator completed, they're just going to go for another. Oh, that's a dead Dark Willow here in just a moment. He's going to survive, but Copy's got himself a haster and Fly trying to just walk away from this Broodmother. Won't be able to do so. Gets chased down from the Marcy, but Copy is not done. He's looking for more. There's the toss into a stomp. Does he have the damage? The tree toss. He's throwing it. He gets the kill. Double kill for the Tiny.
Now looking for the Brood.
He's...
Oh, that looked like it should have hit, but Brood's hitbox is kind of funny.
Like, yeah.
Because the legs are wider than the actual hitbox, so.
Top lane. Gunner has the roar. He's just going to throw it, knowing that there's a lot of threat coming his way, so he will use that extra movement speed to gain some distance. And that's going to be a wasted TP on the Sand King as a result as well.
Gunner actually also knows they just placed a ward there because his boar, the Dark Willow launched the attack at the boar from beyond the trees.
Okay.
So he should be able to get that dewarded and keep playing aggressively up there.
All right. Well, somehow Broodmother loses their tower first to the Tiny. That is just not something you expect out of a mid lane Brood.
Something I would expect with Fly's Enchantress, though.
That is true. They have a ward here on Copy. Avalanche is out. Toss, Sharpshooter. The damage, it's not enough to find the kill.
But this is a Brood, so even though you're not killing her, she's supposed to just be accelerating right now. Farming really fast to just shoot up. But, I mean, we see in the net worth, she's 3,500. This is just not where you want to be as a mid-Broodmother.
Ooh, he just got dust delivered here on Yuma, and he's going to punish Napkin for this. Ooh, does not have a stun for another seconds. Dragon form expired. Will he get the kill? It's going to be close. No. Good burrow strike away.
Oh my god.
All right. Careful.
He's got an invis rune too. He's looking in to finish the job.
I think that Dark Willow is dead.
Yeah, she's so dead.
Oh, yeah.
Cool guys don't even look at explosions. He's gone.
Like, just a quick drive-by, no big deal. 6,000 ahead now at 10 minutes as Gunner continued to put pressure on the top lane, has the Centaur, has the Roar back up, and Lelis is coming in from behind. The Bushwhack is there. The TPs are coming in. The Avalanche, the Toss, the damage, now the Roar. It's going to be one by one that you die under your tier 2 tower here. 3 dead, as it looks so easy for the side of Atlantic City, as now they're going to take the tier 2 tower to follow.
Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this point. We see Enchantress a bunch, and we talk about overprotective Wisp being busted and like moving creeps around. Completely forgot. Innate ability makes the neutral creeps harder to farm for the enemy team once you fall behind, which is kind of coming into play here. This Shadow Fiend went to the jungle, but I've seen him take a bunch of damage while trying to farm stacks just because the neutral are strong.
I think that actually needs to be removed from the game. I'm not even joking. It actually might be one of the best innates in all of Dota 2.
But we don't even talk about it. Isn't that weird?
It's because she's so good everywhere else, but it legitimately is one of the best innates in all of Dota. It is insane how strong it is. We're going to see another pick off there from the Hoodwink and the Tiny. For those of you who are wondering what it is, like Enchantress's innate just makes all jungle creeps deal more damage to enemies. And it scales with the level of Enchantress. So if you start to lose, you're just going to lose harder. So like right now, I think jungle creeps are getting like an extra 28% damage from the Enchantress's passive.
31%.
30. Okay, so so 31% bonus damage. So try jungling like when creeps are doing 31% more damage to you, right? That's pretty rough. We're going to see a Terrorize into a pick off there. Nicely done. Fly on the run here. Does have 20 stick charges, but I don't think he's going to make it out this time. Surely not.
Overprotective Wisps. Not enough. But they're pretty strong. Ooh, Requiem? Can it keep him alive?
He went a little bit too far. Gets punished for that one. Meanwhile, Yuma on the front side, he's also in really deep. Atlantic City, you guys might have kind of walked in one by one, dying. It's a lot of gold going the way of photographers, but it ends up being a 2 for 3 at the end of the day. Or no, because Hoodwink died too, so it's 2 for 4. That's actually quite nice.
Yeah, though it looks like Lelis. Ooh, nice bro strike to the other side, so he couldn't turn around the sharpshooter fast enough. Now Lelis is gonna fall again. Okay, I think Atlantic City's kind of letting their guard down a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think this massively changes the game quite yet. You still have a huge lead on the side of Atlantic City, but this is, guys, we're crushing it. It's easy, just like, you know, just do whatever. And then they start grouping as 5, and you think you can fight, but that's the thing with bringing numbers to a fight. Like, even if you're thousands of gold behind, when you have 5 heroes with 4 spells each versus 1 hero with 4 spells, right? It's not a contest. So you can still get kills that way.
Yeah.
I think that's the one slip up we're gonna see from Atlantic City, though. I think they're gonna pull it together after that. I see them already starting to group up a lot more around Gunner, who's finished his Helmet of the Overlord. Tiny waiting in the trees with his blink.
And I remember, like, when we first saw Innates, like the patch came out, and I saw Enchantresses, and my immediate reaction was, this is like unbelievably overpowered. Like it shouldn't make sense.
Her first one was garbage. This is her second one, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. What was the first one? She like gets jungle
guaranteed neutral when she uses enchant.
Yeah.
That one was garbage.
And so this one was just like so obviously really strong, but then it was just never nerfed, despite being like the highest win rate professional hero in Dota. It's really weird. Oh, they will just dump everything onto the Enchantress to bring her down. Yuma actually just TPs into the outpost. I didn't even realize they had it. They will find themselves a kill onto the Broodmother, and a roar now onto the Sand King. Sharpshooter takes down the Marcy, as Compy with an avalanche will help finish off the Sand King. So you get the Enchantress, but you lose 3 heroes in the process, and I feel like we might be seeing the high ground siege here any moment.
Yeah, and this is the difference, right? As long as you have more heroes at the fight at once, then Atlantic City has a huge lead. It's very easy for them. That previous fight really was like a 5-on-1 on 1-on-1 But now that they're ready to just group up, yeah, I mean, this is 16-minute high ground into the barracks. I don't think you even have to leave. Yuma's literally sieging the bottom on his own. He's not even with his team in the mid lane.
Well, they're chilling. 11k ahead at 16 minutes. Not like the largest gold lead. It could have been way worse. If it wasn't for that series of like deaths they had.
What is happening to Beastmaster?
Swung back like 4 or 5k. Yeah, I don't know. He's got like Dark Willow's attack modifier on him.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, Sand King goes in, tries to find the Hoodwink, instead dies right away, but they're going to be on top of Gunner here with the Dark Willow, and a lot of damage actually coming out at the moment. No Roar does have some stick charges and a Lotus, but he will not survive. Copy nearly deletes both supports, does manage to finish off one. Lelis will get some help as now they turn it around onto the Broodmother, thanks to the enchant setup. And another 3-for-1. This time you get the Beastmaster instead of just an Enchantress, but it just feels like the cost every time Photographers goes for a play is many heroes.
Yeah, and I mean, we see the Dragon Knight's damage there. The Thunderhide, don't forget, it's got Frenzy, so it's a bonus 75 attack speed when you use that. So Dragon's getting a huge buff to his damage right now.
Did not get in range for the toss there, but oh, he just spams it to cancel the rebound in.
Oh, the
beautiful
AoE
play from Copy, and they're gonna turn it around onto Yawar, the Shadow Fiend here, not Yawar, but other Yawar, I guess. And he is just gonna get ran down from Yuma. His BKB reveal there, doing some serious work. 4 dead this time for the Tiny.
Yeah, as far as I know, that is not Yawar.
No, it's not Yawar. It's
Eagle
a different player.
from Quincy, old Quincy crew.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
All right, this is the second set of racks top. You really can't fight. They're gonna wait for Shadow Fiend, maybe give it one more go.
Dire's top tower is
I mean, you have another fortification, but the Frenzied Thunderhide can just take the barracks by itself. That's exactly what it does.
Got an Orchid on Brood. Maybe you can get a... I think, like, who's even the key silence? Because it's actually so early in the game, there's not really a bunch of dispels. So, like, even if you, if you get the Beastmaster, he doesn't, right? There's actually a good silence, but I don't know if that matters that much at this point. Maybe
it's actually
you
just
can
not a good Bloodthorn game either, which is what I don't understand why he's going for it. This is like one of those games where you need to build, like, either auras for your team if you don't have, like, an aura builder, which you don't. So he probably should have gone for something like, you know, Guardian Greaves or Pipe or something. But we're going to see a fight break out here. They get the stun onto the Sand King to start things off. The BKB out from Yuma once again on the backside. The support's trying to fight it out with Copy. I don't think he cares all that much, taking almost no damage at all. As the Dark Willow will TP out, 2 dead, and the Roshan will go the way of Atlantic City. Yeah, I was saying, what does Brood's... Like, Broodmother's Brewlings do absolutely nothing against the Dragon Knight. Right? They just die in one attack, and he went for a Feeding Frenzy, so he feels forced to go for this build. It's kind of odd. Like, the Broodmother is going to have no impact, even if it was, like, on par in net worth with these other heroes.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the thing, right? Like, ideally, this is 5 minutes ago, and you have the Orchid, and at that point, you can now kill some supports, you know, maybe help get the pick off on like a Beastmaster or a Tiny. I could kind of see it working at that point.
Yeah.
But being this far behind means the timing's really bad. And although I said there's not a lot of dispels, it's also like, can I actually even kill the Beastmaster in a silence now? Or some heroes do have a dispel, such as the Dragon Knight BKB.
Blink Epi onto the Beastmaster. Can they finish him off in time? The 3-hero Bushwhack Avalanche is just way too much, with this Dragon Knight beating him down a 4-for-1 as the game gets more and more difficult by the second here. Photographers trying to hobble their way back
really
to the
want
base,
this last kill.
Yeah, they're just gonna GG out, try and maybe prevent the Shadow Fiend's death, but instead, they get the kill of these. They're just fake GGing. I don't quite understand.
Oh, where's the timer?
No, they fake GG'd for sure. Oh, there it goes. Because that was like 20 some odd seconds.
Longest 10 seconds in the world.
As expected, Atlantic City. We will see how this one's gonna go as we jump into game number 2 here of Atlantic City versus Photographers. And Atlantic City with a very early smoke out onto the map.
He has an Orb of Venom on Pudge. This can't be good.
Is he playing support?
Even on support Pudge, that can't be good. What is this? I mean, I know between
have a
Rot,
lot of damage, but I don't know.
I know between Rot and Orb of Venom, people don't get away, but I really don't know if it's
Dawnbreaker Lion want to get away? Like, don't they just like turn and Starbreaker you?
Yeah, that's. I feel they fight, but also like as a carry, I don't know how much time you want to be spending chasing them, because even though they can't get away, it's still going to take you a long time to run them down. I feel at that point, like if you don't get the kill quickly, you just take the damage you get off of Big Hook, and then you just go back to farming. And they can't approach lane, because if you get another hook, they'll die. I don't think you actually want to chase them with the Orb of Venom that much. And he has a Clarity. So I'm so confused. Is this like actually carry Terrorblade and we're like swapping around?
Nah, it's Napkin is on the Terrorblade. He's the offlane player for sure.
But then can you explain this Orb of Venom Clarity?
Hook to stop the Starbreaker. Pog. All right. They're going to go in, hit the Reflection. And a Blood Grenade is out as well. Trying to do what damage they can. Hits a nice Impale. Do they have the ability to block Lelos off long enough? Another Impale back of the way. It's going to be first blood for the side of Photographers for Napkin. And Gunner might die as well.
Oh, he's definitely
all
dead.
Right. So they run him down long enough to get the kills. Ends up being okay. But it's definitely
It's Pudge
Terrorblade.
5.
What?
It's Pudge 5, carry Terrorblade.
Offlane Nyx?
Offlane Dark Willow, I don't know.
This is terrible. I actually have no other word to describe it. That's actually just terrible. Like, your offlane has no ability. They're just going to get soloed by Fly. Well, I say that, and Fly might just be dead here. Yuma finishes off the Dark Willow. Okay. And Fly just runs around as a fast little skeleton boy. Yuma now level 2 here. And might look for a skewer setup to try and find a kill. I'm not sure if he even needs it.
I think maybe you just farm. I don't even know if you need to go for this kill.
So, Pudge 5. I'm going to go on a limb here and say there's some infighting in the team and that their carry player got flamed and then they were just like, I'm playing carry now. And then the guy who was drafting was like, fine, whatever. Someone pick Pudge. I don't even care anymore. That's the only justification for what I can imagine happened in this draft.
Okay, I've got a less tilt logic for why this might happen.
Okay.
We saw in game 1, it was really rough. And to be honest, that's exactly what I would expect. You know, Atlantic City is a very good team. So if you try to play normal Dota, I think you lose. But if you do some weird shit, and everyone gets caught off guard, and you get some good Pudge hooks, maybe you throw the game in enough chaos that you can actually win.
Yeah, I mean, I did say you have to just approach this game with a completely different idea, and this is definitely a completely different idea.
This is one of the ideas of Dota out there.
There has been many Dota ideas before, and
I'll tell you what. What do you think an open qualifier stack feels more comfortable playing? Some pro strategy with like Naga and all this stuff, or Pudge 5? What do you think is more practiced?
That is the 3rd kill for Yuma. I don't think they're very practiced at this either, based on their current results. I'll just go on a limb here and say offlane Dark Willow has not been popular for a variety of reasons. Top lane Napkin in a lot of trouble here. Gunner trying to just beat him down under the tower. Lelis, however,
certainly can't walk away.
Pudge. It's working. The Pudge play is working, but he's dead. All right, it's a trade. Dark Willow's going to lose her courier. I'd also like to point out that this bottom lane... Well, actually, Dark Willow is just dead again, potentially. Ooh, stick. Keeps her alive. Never mind, she's fine.
Got a lot of stick charges since you cast a lot of spells between these two heroes, actually, Pugna and Magnus.
Yeah.
Oh, another hook.
The smoke rotation.
Cannot get away.
And now... Onslaught canceled by Yuma. Very nice. Trample doing some damage. Yuma in some trouble though. 4 heroes impale off the mark. Copy. I don't think he can actually chase this, but he's gonna try.
Lelis is mid getting XP. What's happening? I'll tell you what almost got him there though. Oh, Napkin almost getting got. I think he will be run down by Gunner. Although Gunner's out of mana.
He has phase boots.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Body block with the illusion. Kind of nice.
Makes it out. Bottom lane, they actually managed to finish off the Magnus. Okay, I will give them this. Somehow, the game is better than game 1. Currently.
I'm telling you, just throw it into complete chaos. It's your best bet.
Gunner in trouble. Top lane. The rotation of the Pudge back up here. He's got to avoid the hook, which he did not. Well, he did. Okay, he's all right. He's making it out. Nice jukes. Lelis nearby as well to offer some assistance. Is it going better than game 1? I feel like it is, right?
I think so. I think you're already 2K behind at this point.
Impale into hook. You mentioned it earlier. Lelis just simply walks away. Reflection is out. He's going to get a courier with his dying breath here, but Gunnar, a huge Starbreaker onto 3. As he gets himself his first kill, looking to try and finish off the Pudge, and the Pugna will do so. The Decrep to help him out. Very nice rotation in here from Fly. He makes it. All right, nice
Close.
TP. Taking that Lotus away.
Dawnbreaker is 6. Got to be scared of the global rotations, though. She might just use it to go home and then come back out, because she's pretty low. Earthshaker in the mid lane. Really close to 6. If they dive a little too hard... Ooh, good Fortify to keep those creeps alive.
All right. Gunnar got hooked from the trees. He's dead. But mid lane, Copy just slams down the Primal Beast.
Wisdom Rune steal?
Radiant are scanning.
It's being scanned out. They know this is
They're not gonna make it
happening.
in time.
Dire are scanning.
They might come to a click war. Dude,
gets
Fly?
it. No way.
Again, happened in game 1 too when he went for the steal. She's
And
too
Lelis,
fast.
he stole the other one, so they do manage to get the Wisdom Runes.
Radiant's top
They at least get a kill onto Lelis this time. Last time they just lost the Wisdom Runes and pretty much got nothing. Oh no, last time they did kill Fly too, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I
it
just
was-
remember
it was
last game
much
seeing
worse.
some of the supports being like level 4 at 10 minutes, and it
Yeah.
was very sad. I think this game, with more kills happening, the levels will at least be a bit more balanced.
Onslaught in.
Oh, the onslaught.
Copy, great stun there. Will cancel, but another Impale into hook Fly. In a lot of trouble on the other side, but they might be able to trade here for the Primal Beast, as it looks like he will. And Fly is still just walking away. He's going to make it out. They don't have the damage to chase him down, and he's got level 6. He's just going to start draining himself back up. Hook off the mark, does not finish off Copy. As the Ward Sentry dropped up onto the high ground, and Gunnar
Dire's bottom
will turn
tower
around
is
with
under
with Lelis to take those wards away.
Dude, the bony Pugna man. How can he be so fast? He can get away from Orb of Venom Rot. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Well, Gunnar just walks at Orb of Venom Rot and gets the kill, and Copy walking over towards Napkin. They've got to burst him, but instead, he actually misses the stun there for a moment. Enchant Totem to stun him up. They get the kill.
I love seeing the bodies fly.
Yeah. Dude, Earthshaker with Shield Rune looks like he's got, like, the metal skin active from Super Mario going right now.
Yeah, now you gotta take off his hat, start flying around. All right, what's the carry? What's the off-lane Willow going for? Treads, double Wraith Band, Ags. I gotta wait for that.
Just an Aghanim Scepter away from an Aghanim Scepter. No big deal.
How dare you? She has 600 gold towards it.
Dire's top
She's
tower
at the
is under
at
attack.
of Aghanim Scepter.
That's the same sound you make when you're screaming into the void, if I'm not mistaken.
This is the sound you make when you click your off-lane Dark Willow and she's going for an Aghanim. No, I mean, I think it actually is the build for a core Dark Willow. But
It
it's
is.
just, there's a reason we just don't see very much core Dark Willow. She's not very fast farmer, and she needs a 4,000 gold item to really
like
get scary.
do anything.
Yeah.
Gunnar comes in. They don't manage to get the Spike Carapace off in time to prevent that TP. They
Ooh,
do manage to
Terrorize.
hold off for the moment. The Terrorize survives, but Fly will finish the job, and a ramp on over, trying to find Yuma here. They will get a decent chunk of damage. The Decrep to try and slow up the Primal Beast, and here comes Fly just outside the pulverize range to heal him up. Does get hooked up onto the high ground. The Pudge, though, will not finish the job. They don't have the damage. Skewer back to the way. The Carapace is going to stop it, and Fly
can't
just
stop the suck.
draining these heroes back to full HP.
Ravage.
Oh my goodness. What a disaster.
Radiant structures are fortified.
You know, it's pretty even until just a moment ago. It's suddenly 7k gold lead for Atlantic City.
I'll be honest, the level 4 Pudge not really paying off right now. Gunner taking a ton of damage here, but does have the Pugna nearby. They get the kill. The Hex is there. Lelis and Fly need to be careful. As the Nyx Assassin trying to just run down Gunner. The thing is, if you throw the stun, Gunner will just start getting healed. Right? Or not. So they'll just give it up. Gunner, he wanted to die. He's like, Fly, don't worry about it.
Get the kills. That's what I would want my supports to do. Don't save me. Just get the kills.
Gee, Gunner's actually the most farmed on the team. I didn't even realize.
He does have the global...
in a lot of kills.
Yeah, he's got the global ability to like farm and then join fights as well too, right? So
yeah,
a little bit of extra efficiency going his way. But also, we've seen Gunner, you know, used to be a mid player. He's very mechanically skilled. When he has a good time, we often see him at the top net worth as an off laner. He feels like, I think I've heard him say is like, it's really easy to usually get like last hits and denies versus carries. They're not as good at like creep manipulation as mid laners.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I like the Blade Mail pickup on him too. Like Primal Beast can't really like threaten him because of that. Like if Primal Beast tries to go, like Gunner just pops the Blade Mail and Starbreakers and just does like more damage back.
Poor Dark Willow too.
Terrorize is out. Going on to the Magnus here. Lelis nearby throws the first stun. Does have the finger available. They can actually close the gap. Primal Beast on the other side, though, does manage to find Copy, and this is not looking good. RP is out. There's the finger to take off the Dark
Get in there
Willow.
and punch Lelis!
Gunner's going to join the fray as they now look for the level 5 Pudge, who is just having no way to get into this game.
It's so rude. They're not letting Lelis punch for the extra stacks.
Oh, they should have done that. Napkin?
I think the offlane Dark Willow could potentially do better when you could actually get kills with Bedlam, but this is the downside of Magnus, like playing into the Magnus carry, Dawnbreaker offlane, core, Earthshaker. These are like such tanky cores, you know, so maybe you can get support kills. Copy?
Oh, the neutral!
Is there an Enchantress in this game? Unfortunate.
Those acorns, man. Little pine cone buddies. They do a lot of damage. It's funny watching supports like right-click a Terrorblade and it does like 12 damage or something.
Not so funny watching the Terrorblade hit someone and also do like 12 damage though. He's pretty poor. I know he's the top net worth for his team, but he's 3,000 gold behind the opposing carry. All right, it's okay. We've got Flayer's Hook, Pudge going for Aether Lens. He's got his ult online now. We're ready to go.
Dude, Copy just wants to echo somebody, man. Ward sentry down. I think they spotted Nyx for a split second, so he's just trying to stay near his sentry here. Does not want to die. Stun connects. Stun number 1. Echo out as well. It's not enough to finish the Nyx assassin, but the Copy blink. Oh, he has a second Vendetta, actually. He will get away. Somehow, though, Yuma and the Terrorblade traded lives somewhere. Oh my god. You can't keep getting away with this.
Dude, if they had a sentry here, you could get a punch for another stack.
Dude, I'm kind of saying to myself, I'm like, what if the Nyx like goes on the Lion will just punch him and he'll die. Well, the game not falling apart as fast as it was in game 1 for the side of photographers here. Ooh, Fly might be dead. All right, that's a smoke gank coming through. Gunner also coming through, pops the Blade Mail. Does get caught from the Terrorize, though, as the Magnus will go in, just 2-tap The Nyx assassin is caught on the backside, just going to keep the Dark Willow at bay, not let her join the fray, as now Terrorblade goes down from a big crit, and, well, your Pudge, finally level 6, goes for a Dismember. Didn't really get a lot of damage out there, but in comes the Primal Beast. There's the damage you were looking for, but Gunnar will finish it off, an RP on the backside to take the Dark Willow. A 2 for 5, and a triple kill for Yuma.
I think this game is worse net worth-wise.
Dire's middle tower
As in, like, Atlantic City has a bigger net worth lead right now than they did last game. But they don't have the same heroes to take buildings as quickly. Last time it was, like, Beastmaster, Enchantress. Yeah. So they were just running down objectives. And I think they were literally hitting tier 3s right now. This game, it's not as fast. All the tier 2s are up. But I think they're going to feel very comfortable.
These creeps are blocking the hook right now. Yuma, he has no idea this Pudge is here, and it's gonna connect! But in comes the Dawnbreaker. That Pudge ult, not gonna do much of anything. Now you just kinda need to be careful. In comes the Primal Beast and the Dark Willow. They do manage to finish off the kill as Gunnar gets the Nyx assassin. His team not quite coming anytime soon, so he's just gonna have to run here. Celestial Hammer across the gap into the Phase Boots active, trying to just dodge the Primal Beast, which he's doing. Pulverize is out, stun out from Lelis. Now Gunnar can maybe turn it around himself, put some damage back the other way. Blade Mail. And a little bit of a Hex action there from Lelis. They'll just back away. Copy actually on the other side. He has Echo. Just blinks in, immediately terrorized into the trample. And Echo finally comes through. It slaps, but it costs him his own life as now Gunnar. And maybe a little bit too deep here. Is the finger of death up? It is. Oh, no.
Punch someone. Get in there, Lelis. Go, go, go.
Well, that hurts. Orchid
Don't
out
kill
the
him, Gunnar.
slow. I don't know if he's going to make it in time.
Oh, yes, Lelis, do it. No.
Oh. He wants to put the fist to work, but he's not going to be able to. He ends up getting the kill anyway on Gunnar as he's going to turn back the other way. And the Starbreaker, my God. The early shard pickup is doing work. Now, the real question, did Lelis attack any of them with the fist?
No, he did not. Well, he did, but the timer expired.
Oh, no.
Oh, no extra stacks. I think it's not even worth it, you know? I don't think you should even bother getting a triple kill. Can't get a finger stack out of it.
The early shard pickup is doing so much work because Spike Carapace just doesn't matter now. You can just like you can't cancel it. Yuma and Fly trying to finish off the tower. The fortification comes out. He popped Mask of Madness. Oh no. He is super dead. Dawnbreaker is going to join, looking for a napkin here on the bottom side. The Orchid is out. They do manage to get the kill onto that Terrorblade as a hook comes out, does connect onto Lelis. The drums are popped though, and a stun back the other way. Copy just trying to finish off.
That totem hit.
Yeah, it did so much damage. Lelis protected for the moment by the Glimmer Cape, but it won't save him. And now Fly versus Primal Beast. You don't win these duels, my friend. The suck is too strong. Copy takes down the Pudge anyway, and now rejoins the fray. The Blink to just find themselves another kill onto the Dark Willow. It is 41 kills at 19 minutes. I don't know if you noticed that for the side of Atlantic City.
It was starting so much closer, too. Like, if we just go back 10 minutes ago.
It was 5 to 5 at one point?
Yeah, it was like 5 to 5, like 11 to 9 or something. That was like 10 minutes ago. Suddenly, it's a 15K lead, 41 to 17. It is a beat down here. It's been a bait the whole time. They actually swapped as well on the side of Atlantic City. It's carry Dawnbreaker this game, just destroying things all around.
No one knew.
Never saw it coming.
Gunnar knew. He knew what he was doing in this game.
Gunnar to be a carry player next.
Well, Orchid onto the next assassin. The Skewer back isolates the Pudge, and they will get both of these kills with ease. Now the Dark Willow just dying to a Blade Mail. Oh, that's cool. Finger of Death to secure the kill. In going Copy with that Aghanim Scepter, but gets caught from the Bramble, pulled right back down. Yuma has an RP. He's going to pull him back in, and the damage is more than enough. 3 or 4 dead, about to be a 5th.
Lelis!
Punch him! He's not doing it.
All these stacks are just from the ult. I need him to get a punch.
There's the GG.
There's the GG.
They're like, we made it to 20 minutes, guys. We did our job.
Yeah. Good
Well,
effort. I appreciate the complete change in strategy, the full dive into chaos.